What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? He doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Caleb,
Mm.
how are you today?
How am I today?
You're better today.
I got so much to say.
I know. You had a bad day, but not today.
I had, well, first of all, I had about 6 bad years in a row. And then,
What do you mean by that?
no, well, I mean,
Sure. Yeah.
COVID was 2 in a row.
Sure.
2 bad years in a row.
Comedy's hard.
Comedy is hard.
You don't have any money.
I don't have any money.
Yeah.
Here's something funny. A lot of times I have the exact same amount of cash that I have in my checking.
Wow.
Almost all the time.
$5 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where I'll be like, ooh, I have $53 in cash and
Wow.
$42 in my checking account.
Yeah.
And then I have 20 grand in debt.
Right.
You know, it's just like, sometimes I'm like, I can't believe I don't have any money. But I don't have any money.
Yeah.
And so the other day, me and my lovely girlfriend,
Mhm.
Jenny, we go and we eat some oysters.
Oh, no, Caleb.
Yeah. And let me tell you, oysters, yummy.
Were they free?
Yeah. And they were on the ground.
Damn. I think I'm starting to see what you did wrong.
No, we go to this great spot at the Grove.
Yeah.
And I'm not blaming it on them because I don't know what it was. So
Ground oysters.
who knows? So literally have one of the best days ever.
Yeah.
It's just great. I'm all excited. I go home to pack for Salt Lake City.
Mhm.
That's where I'm going to go do some all ages shows for some nice Mormons.
Yeah.
And I wake up with a start
Sure.
at about 1 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And I go, what is this? What is all this? And I go, man, I must have been having some gross dreams, because my stomach is feeling a little gross.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't thrown up in years,
Right.
which is good. So I go to the bathroom. I'm like, this is weird, but I guess I should check and see if I need to throw up. Like, I'm so in denial. I have no idea what's going on.
Right.
So for about the next 6 hours,
Sure.
dude, it was one of the worst. So I have 3 roommates. Okay.
Yeah.
This is not good. This is not good.
What do you mean this is not good?
Well, it's not good in the first place to have 3 roommates.
Oh, yes.
Uh,
But now you're puking,
right.
and it's oyster pukes.
But I don't know. I don't even know yet.
Yeah, sure.
I have no idea. I don't know if it's the fish I ate, if it was the burger I had, if it was the oil. I don't know.
Damn.
There's no way to know. So I start doing that thing where I'm like, where you're like, for some reason you have this thing where you're like, I'm about to throw up. I'm about to throw up.
Right.
Oh.
Totally.
And you're like, you're starting to feel like guilty.
Yeah.
Whenever you're an adult throwing up, you're starting to be like, what? Shouldn't this be over?
Yeah. I throw up the once,
Right.
and then I did the thing.
Right. So I'm used to like in college. Oh, I did too many fireball shots and I'm throwing up.
Mhm.
Bah, and I wipe my mouth and go to bed.
And then the throwing up solves the problem.
Right. Then you feel better. So that's what I thought. I was like, oh man, I guess maybe I had one too many IPAs.
Yeah, sure.
So then I go back to sleep and I keep dreaming about like weird shit like Marco Rubio and the things I don't like to see.
Yeah.
And so
Sure. That's so funny.
So I keep having these gross dreams too. And then I wake up again like 45 minutes later, throw up again.
Wow.
And you would not believe, like, how much do you think is inside of you?
Right. No, I know exactly what you're getting
Like,
at here.
I think I have bones
Yeah.
and organs and skin and tendons.
Right. And then other than that, there's like 2 cubic feet of space.
Right. Like, I'll have a
Yeah.
burger and go, ooh, I'm full. So in my head, I think there's a burger's worth of free space in there.
Right.
But after taking 43 shits and vomiting 13 times,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe stuff was still, and I would go, what is that?
What is that?
When did I
Have I been storing that?
have 35 days of food in me?
Was that in my leg?
Right. Where was it?
Did I throw up part of my leg?
And where was it? Like, I don't know. What
Where did it come from?
I don't understand.
Yeah.
And it keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going.
Yeah.
And then it starts to get where I can't even gauge it. to where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get up, put on my bathrobe, go to the bathroom, and throw up, and to where it's like I didn't have time, threw up in my mouth,
Right.
big puffed out trumpet cheeks.
Yeah, totally.
And then you're just like, well, I can't wait to spit this vomit
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Maybe I'll have time to jump up on the toilet
Yeah.
and shit between my legs and vomit. Just a horrible nightmare.
I need to just sleep in the bathroom because my nose is salty now from puking into the inside of my face.
Right, and you just feel so
Oh,
humiliated.
it's horrible.
So humiliated. And I also have a flight at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh man.
So I'm getting maybe a grand total of 2 hours of sleep this night. 'Cause
oh
I try to
my
get some
God,
sleep,
dude.
and then I had to wake up to throw up and shit.
Oh my God.
And it's just nonstop, unbelievable. Where you're just, I'm almost amazed
Wait
at
a
the human
minute.
body. Where I'm like, I think humans have 20 pounds worth of stuff in there.
Yeah.
I can't
It's
believe
endless.
it.
There's an endless amount of stuff inside of you at only the wrong times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I made a deal with myself where I was like, I need this money. I have to go to Salt Lake and do this gig. This month doesn't even make sense without this gig.
Right.
So I go, okay, it's $200 to throw up in an Uber. All right. I got an Uber to the airport and then to the hotel in Salt Lake. If I throw up in both Ubers,
I
Still
only
make
lose
money.
$400.
I'll still make money.
Holy shit, dude. That's fucking crazy.
So I'm like, all
That's
right.
crazy math to have to do.
So I think in my head, all right, this is fine. All
Yeah.
right. That's the Uber fine. Even if I throw up on the Ubers coming back, it'll still be worth it to give it a shot.
And on the plane, it's no big deal because they give you a bag.
Right. So it's
Because
like I can
people
throw up on
throw
the
up.
plane. It's free to throw up on a plane.
Yeah.
For some reason, costs a lot of money to throw up in an Uber.
You just got to get another bag to shit in.
If you shit into a bag on the plane.
Like, oh man, oh, I get airsick and I have to take a shit before I get to the bathroom. Oh man. Okay. So
So I go, okay, I've had like an hour of sleep. I weigh 10 pounds less.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I haven't thrown up in like 45 minutes. I think that's going to be fine. Even if I throw up in this Uber, I'll pay the fine or whatever. I'll try to
Mhm.
throw up into a bag or something.
yeah.
I'll throw up into my backpack, is what I'm thinking. So that maybe he goes, oh, I won't charge you the thing. You threw up all in your backpack. Maybe I'll empty my backpack into the airport trash can. That's what I'm thinking. So I call this Uber.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I
that's
immediately, and then
crazy.
I get a text from Jenny, and she goes, "Have you been puking all night?"
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, "Oh," I felt a wave of relief.
Yeah.
'Cause then I go, "Food poisoning for it was probably those oysters."
Right. Up until that moment, you were like, I think I'm gonna die.
Right. I am stupid, and I
Yeah.
should be over this by now. I
I've
shouldn't
had
be-
cancer for years, clearly,
Right.
and now it's finally killing me.
So then I go, and then I go, well, now she's miserable. You know.
Right.
But usually when she's miserable, I feel great, and I go, "Ah, man,
I can take care of you.
yeah, I
kind of
hope you
thing.
feel better there."
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, so and she's like, I can't believe you're going on this flight. I can't do anything. And I was like, I know, but I got to do it. And so I call the Uber. Tesla pulls up.
Holy shit.
So immediately I go, fuck.
um,
So this guy,
it's Elon Musk is driving.
Elon
the
Musk
car.
is driving the car,
totally, and it's an Uber pool.
and
Yeah.
he sees Grimes.
And Grimes is well. I gotta drop her off first.
So this dude is driving like I've never seen anybody drive like this.
like super fast.
Like he's trying to
weaving-
jump curbs.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Insane shit. Like he's trying to get me to the airport. Like he sees like, where are you, Delta? Okay. And so he's and I can't go, hey, I have a bad case of food poisoning.
Yeah.
So drive soft so that I don't throw up in your Tesla.
Right.
So I just literally closed my eyes. And we finally get to the airport. I didn't throw up.
Nice.
And as soon as we get there, I get upgraded to first class, which pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah. What a waste of a first class.
I got
experience.
food poisoning in first class.
Totally.
Jeez, it was so infuriating.
Well, at least you get to fucking shit in a whiskey tumbler. That's what it is. They give you a hot towel to puke on. You know what would be great if first class was the same, but the bathroom was huge. You know what I mean?
Oh,
How
yeah.
dope would that be? Everybody gets 15 solid minutes just enjoying being in a nice
Yeah.
bathroom.
Oh man. Well, yeah,
Totally.
the bathroom still sucks in first class. That's what they don't tell you.
Yeah, exactly. It's still tiny.
But first class is the best thing in the world, but getting it when you have food poisoning, it's impossible to enjoy anything.
So you've got diarrhea in the sky, which is
Diarrhea
the
in the
name of
sky.
your book about this. Diarrhea in the
Oh, it was the worst. And so I get to the hotel, and I'm like, okay, if I sleep till the show, maybe,
Yeah.
So I don't know if you ever had food poisoning?
Oh yeah, a bunch of times.
It's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, totally.
Well,
I eat a lot of human shit.
Yes. Well,
Mhm.
but look, if we're gonna make this planet work, that's what we got to do. Bugs and shit.
Totally. It's reusable energy. It's kind of how I feel about it. Renewable energy. That's what I meant to say.
So
Anyway, you're at the hotel, sleeping, puking, shitting.
and I get a text from my roommate group text, which is, did someone leave their?
Oh, here we go.
So immediately I think, oh, I shit so bad and so much they want me to pay them.
Oh man, right.
They want me to
right.
Venmo them all.
That's
Food poisoning shit smells so much worse than anything in the world, and it's this death. It really is.
Did somebody throw up on the only copy of my pilot? Like, you just like really? Did someone shit on my bank account? Like literally take a dump on my bank account? Like, and I don't have money now because there's diarrhea everywhere. Yeah. Well, what happened?
So I get a text. It's one of the best roommate texts I've ever seen. And here's how out of it I was. So the text is, hey, did someone leave their phone in the trash can of the bathroom? Because it's
Damn.
vibrating. And so I'm looking and I'm going, maybe was I shitting so bad that I dropped my phone in the
And
trash?
you're using your
You're
phone.
looking at my phone. I was shitting so crazy that my phone just flew out of my hand into the trash.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't occur to me that literally I was such a
Mhm.
because you can't eat anything
Yeah.
and you can't really you have to take tiny sips of water
I know, and then just lay there and like
and lay.
pray to God you don't throw up again.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's so miserable. And I'm thinking if I throw up on stage, they're gonna think it's part of the bit.
Right.
And so I do the show. Show goes unbelievably well.
Really.
Like one of the best shows I've had in a long time.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause I
Mormons love puking.
They love it, and they think it's a sign from God.
Yeah,
And
totally.
I think
They're
part
like,
of
"Oh,
it-
he should get married again. Next.
Yeah, he loves getting married so much he can't stop puking. So, I think that like I was talking to, and I think they thought this was part of my act, that I was just this out of it guy that doesn't give a shit,
Yeah.
who has this like, I just want to go back to the hotel vibe.
Did you tell them you had food poisoning?
No, I didn't want to, because I didn't want that to trigger it. I didn't want to start thinking about it. But I was just like, I
wouldn't have been able to not say it. That's crazy.
So finally, and so this is literally, it's like 3 days of no food, no caffeine, no alcohol, no red meat, no
Wow.
sugar. You know what I mean? It's like all you're
Right.
doing is sleeping and like sipping water,
Yeah.
all the things that are bad for you. No
Gone.
carbs, So it's almost a weird diet.
Yeah.
Plus, you've just shat and puked everything there is in you.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I feel so incredible now.
Oh, wow.
Like, I still feel a little, like, not fully, like, I don't think I could run a marathon, but I couldn't do that before. And it's like I'm 30. I'm never going to feel 100%. I'm going to feel fine, whatever. But there's something to this. Like, I don't think I could make myself do it,
Yeah.
but to have nothing but water and sleep for 3 days, you feel like a new person.
Well, it's funny that you bring this up because I was actually telling Nikki recently that I'm really worried about you. And she was like, well, my friend runs this oyster place. And I think he'll let us take a dump in the oysters.
That's the best intervention ever.
Yeah.
If we shit in his oysters.
He'll throw up for at least 3 days.
Yeah.
And it might give him a new lease on life.
It
Yeah.
really has. And I've been trying to be better about it, because everything, and also once you're done with the symptoms, you look online and they go, well, once you're done with the symptoms, you still shouldn't have caffeine. All my favorite things. None of your favorite things still. They're like, you can eat plain rice. You can eat miso soup.
Right.
And it's like a list of shit I do not want.
Crackers.
Yeah, crackers.
Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna sit around and eat crackers and drink water slow.
Yeah, exactly.
Just torture.
All right, you can eat bean soup and drywall, and if you want to sprinkle some pine needles on it, I guess that's fine.
If you chew on rocks and rub your belly, it's almost eating.
Every day at midnight, you should eat a bowl of oregano and drink some mud.
Oh no, it was just so boring. Like I was eating like a quinoa,
Yeah.
a little quinoa salad,
Right.
and just eating like a good boy. Like I'm trying to win something,
Yeah, totally.
you know?
Like you're trying to like lose weight to lower your weight class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then all the
yeah.
other comics are like, "We're doing shots. We're doing this. You want chicken fingers?" And I was like, "No, fellas." And they're like,
No.
"L.A." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "No,
no.
no, I'm a fun guy.
No, normally I'm a
I'm
piece
just
of shit.
dying. I am dying."
It's also like, fuck you. You live in Salt Lake.
Right.
No offense, but like, I don't give a fuck where anybody lives. But you're like LA,
Right.
and you're talking to me about the culture of my city,
Yeah.
and you live here.
You live on another planet.
Yeah, totally.
You can only buy alcohol for 30 minutes a week.
Your
and you're
religion's
fucking-
so stupid. There's salt in your lake. Everything's backwards here. Salt Lake City. What the fuck are you making
Yeah,
fun of me for?
What are you doing? Oh, it's so ridiculous. I love Salt Lake City. I can't.
Yeah, me too.
It's great, but-
I'm raging against the LA.
Right. I know. And people.
Yeah.
And I go, that's not a thing. And I'm not an LA guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't
totally.
do yoga
Yeah.
and think.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I don't do
totally.
that. I'm from Georgia.
You can't see Caleb. We do not have video of this podcast. We do not have it. But Caleb is wearing a Budweiser hat and a Coca-Cola t-shirt and American flag Speedo. That's what he's wearing right now. And he's wet.
You're damn right.
He's really wet. He's not dry like all these other LA types. He's wet like everybody else in Salt Lake. They're like, oh, LA. They're like covered in water. And they've got gray paint on their
Yeah,
face.
you're drinking 3% beer.
Yeah, dude.
Like, what are you talking about? Oh,
Yeah.
I just got back from Temple.
Oh, these LA guys, they didn't go to Brigham Young. Oh, man, you guys, should we all go hang out with all of our multiple wives? No. I have food poisoning. Oh, LA.
What a weird. That's something I can't get over. Hey, do you want to go to church 3 times a week? No. Do you want 10 wives? Not at all. How are you getting more people in this?
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to? How about you gonna know how the Bible's already long? There's more. No. Stop it. Stop it.
I
You want to run a
also-
planet? No.
I think what I love the most about the LA thing, and like, sure, I'm a little defensive about it because I've lived here a long time, but I don't do that to other places.
No.
Because places are places, and any type of,
York
Exactly.
City.
and yeah, everybody in New York is a pizza and meatball, you know, whose mom is a deli. Yeah. Who can't speak English. Bagels just fall out of their mouth while they're talking. Yeah. Just bagels and signs that say open 24 hours just like fall out of their mouth while they're talking. But like I give any type of person can live anywhere. It's just so
I know.
funny to be like this LA guy. He's got a field of wheatgrass in the
What are you talking about? I'm not Gwyneth Paltrow.
totally.
I'm a poor man.
I'm sorry we don't have alkaline water here.
I've never had it in my life. I don't know what it is.
Is Arnold Schwarzenegger your dad?
I don't know. What are you talking about? What does this mean? Stop all of this.
Oh, would you like to put on some board shorts and go have sex with a lot of people?
It's like,
Huh?
that's
Would you
not-
like to have an orgy, you polyamorous health nut? And
I don't do any of the things.
he
I
doesn't
don't-
shoot whiskey because he's so bisexual. Could you imagine somebody from Iowa visits LA
Yeah.
and we're like, hey man, you want a sparkling water? No thanks. Oh, Iowa. Sorry, it's not a glass of corn.
No, I like this, though.
So we're not taking shots of ethanol, you fucking Iowa piece of shit. Yeah. Oh man, I wish my car were made of flannel.
Well, people do that with the South for sure.
Do they?
Oh yeah, Once people find out you're from the South, it's like, especially like you know the
Really?
way the North thinks about the South. Canada thinks the South is double South. They think the north of America is the South.
Yeah,
They think they're hillbillies in fucking Michigan
right.
and New York. They're like, what a bunch of morons.
I remember I was talking to a girl from Canada, a Canadian comedian who I really like, and about touring, and she was like, "Well, she literally said this. She was like, "Well, obviously, I could never tour in America," and I was like, "Why not?" And she was like, "Well, I mean, they would just hate me," and I was like, "Why?" And like, obviously, I know that there are ways in which touring and doing stand up in a lot of places is way easier for a straight cis white guy. I know that. Like, we all know that. And I know like there are ways the road's hard for women and for people of color. I know all that. But like I know women and people of color and gay people and trans people who tour
Right.
and who live in the South
Yeah.
and shit. And they're great. Like it's when I go to the South and there's a trans comedian, I'm like, this is the funniest, coolest, bravest person ever.
Mhm.
But they live there. You know what I mean? It's not like there are places with all kinds of people. And she was like, literally just said like, well, I can't go to the South because like they would just like would hate me because I'm a woman. And I was like,
That's
I
unbelievable.
was like, Arabs live in Alabama. And she goes, really?
Yes.
And I was like, what do you mean, really?
yeah, it's not
Yeah.
1812.
Yeah.
It's like
That is the
there's-
concept of it, I think. You're right.
And it's also
Yeah.
like, by the way, I don't know.
Mm.
I've seen the fucking mayor of Toronto before on the news.
Exactly.
I've seen rebel flags in Canada. It's not like
Dude.
everybody up there is fucking awesome.
Man.
You know, it's still a place with people, and there's awesome people in the South who are very cool and smart
That one's
and
so
accepting.
funny
and-
too, because imagine if like people who wanted universal health care waved Canadian flags in this country. It's just so stupid. I used to live in Fresno, and there were people with rebel flags and Southern accents.
Unreal.
There's a rodeo every year. It like, God, you're cosplaying Alabama and California.
Okay, so let's say it works. Oh, the South rises again. You think they're not going to kill you? You live in California.
Yeah.
They're not going to believe your flag.
Yeah, man. They're gonna be like, you grow avocados, you fucking coward.
They're going to kill you.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. How funny is that? I didn't even know. I had to Google this the other day. I was like, did California fight in the Civil War? Because California was a state back then. Isn't that weird?
Was it?
Yeah.
During the Civil War?
Uh-huh. Bananas.
Wow.
So, and then there's just this territory, this long territory in between California and where the wars go.
Is that true?
Yeah. I Googled it the other day because I was like curious.
Whoa.
So, yeah, California had to send troops. Isn't that wild?
to the north?
Yeah, yeah. That's why I think another reason I think the South
Wow.
hates California because they can remember.
And we're technically south.
Right, Southern California. Well, it wasn't Southern that time.
Yeah, I guess not. man.
I would be so pissed. I move all the way to California to chase my gold rush dreams.
And they're like, go kill people
yeah,
in
and then
Alabama.
they're like, go to Alabama and kill this man.
Yeah,
What?
exactly. Go run across a field in Pennsylvania. Stand still. Stand still. We're going to tape a knife to the end of your gun. And when we say just run straight, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You'll kill somebody. We'll win. Could you fucking imagine?
How did they know what
Mm-hmm.
time the battle was? So, you got
That's funny.
That's
So no one has a watch.
Nobody does.
No one can read. They're like, get up. we, we don't know when they're going to go.
Especially the
Every time I see a movie about a war and the camp gets attacked at night, which
Yeah.
it happens, they just like arrows start hitting the
Yeah.
tents. I'm like,
Hey!
yeah, duh. First of all, you have tents. Why did you show up and then go to bed? You got to the battle and you're like, all right, everybody go get in bed. we got to get up early if we
I
want to
want
kill
to
him.
play my harmonica a little bit. No.
Yeah, totally.
You've been playing the mournful harmonica for hours.
Look, the battle's at 7 a.m., so we got 12 hours to get wasted and play guitar. Yeah. We'll have a couple fist fights.
What do you say we sing
Mm-hmm.
loud and build a fire so they'll know right where we are?
Yeah,
All
totally.
right.
Let's get drunk enough to think about our wives and girlfriends.
Do you think our drum player is going to give us away? The flute and drum player that we bring everywhere we go?
That is, man.
I think our side's going to win.
How did they decide the place beforehand?
So I'm guessing it was a telegram. They go, "Hello, I'm the enemy general.
yeah.
Do you want to meet at 7?" And they're like, "How do we trust you? Like, how do you? 7 o'clock's when the battle is. Face east.
Yeah,
You better not be
Wait,
behind.
which way are we facing?
Hey,
That's the thing, dude.
if y'all are facing east behind us,
If you see Braveheart, like the way that the Scottish won battles was that they like got to the battlefield a day early and covered it in gasoline.
is that a war crime?
That's incredible.
That
It's like,
seems like a war
oh
crime.
yeah. We're not gonna get there till Tuesday. We won't get there till Tuesday, so you don't get there till Tuesday either. We promise. And then, like, he turns to the guys, we're going to get there Monday. Yeah, that's right. And we're going to have a bunch of crude oil and fire. And that'll kill them all. That's
That's a
Really?
good. That's pretty cool.
I wish, how much does it suck that part of war isn't what stayed? You know, like,
Right.
we, like, realized that it was stupid to not just, like, try to surprise each other all the
Right.
time.
Well, I feel like it took until like World War II. In
Yeah.
World War One, they're like, "You'll build a trench. We'll build one over here."
Right.
They're like, it sounds sad. It will be very sad. It'll be
Right.
very sad. Trench.
How great would it be if we just never lost that we stand still at a place part? Everything else, nuclear weapons, but it's just like what happened a few weeks ago. Putin and Zelensky agreed Friday at Vermont and Beverly. That's where it's going to be. Ukraine versus Russia, right in front of the metro stop.
It's funny to think about nuclear war without planes. Like if we'd had nukes but no planes, and they got to put them in a catapult, they're like, all right, all right, we can't drop. We gotta really hope this one goes, fellas.
That's so funny.
Pull hard.
They find radioactive material before they create electricity.
It's just glowing like in Star Wars. It's like a glowing catapult. Look out.
Man,
They're going to get you. You don't want to be
That's
on the
one
other
of the-
side of the river.
One of the things I love about fantasy, like books and movies and shit, is that for whatever reason, anywhere there's magic, it always takes place in a place with no science.
Right.
And I guess that would make sense because if we had like people who could shoot fireballs now, we would just like fire Patriot missiles at them.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can turn your chair to ice.
Well,
and you just
also-
shoot him in the head.
Of course, science and magic can't coexist.
Right.
Because they would be like, there's a dragon in town. And they would immediately look at the satellite and go, that is not a dragon.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
You're incorrect.
Right.
That was an earthquake, and you're stupid.
Oh, sure.
You
right.
mistook an earthquake for a dragon
Right.
because your brain's bad.
Right.
So that's what you got to do, you know?
Also, if there were a dragon, we would shoot a nuclear missile at it. And I'm pretty sure that would kill the dragon. I know that dragons have like steel scales or whatever.
Right. Yeah, they're invincible.
Yeah. But I'm
And
pretty
usually
sure
they have one steel scale that's missing
missing. Yeah.
because they promised it to a witch.
Right. So one brave boy can shoot a single arrow
Right.
and hit it right in the heart through the one missing scale.
And I bet the witch was like, give me a scale. And he's like, where from? She's like, doesn't matter.
And he's like, the heart?
A heart? How
She's like,
about the
"Could be
one
your
right
toe
in front
if
of
you
my
want."
heart? Also, that's where my skin is very tender.
Yeah. And she's like,
But-
you don't have to. And he's like, no, I'll
No,
do it.
you're a witch, and you're a witch of your word.
It
and
seems like this should become an extreme Achilles heel.
And he's like, what's that? I knew Achilles. I ate him.
yeah.
I ate him from his heel.
Yeah, I ate his leg first.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's
Man, if only it was Achilles' butt. You know what I mean? That fable would be so different. That's my Achilles' ass. Man.
Oh man.
Corn chips. That's my Achilles' butt.
Achilles.
Sour cream, dude.
Oh,
Man.
man. That's mine. Mine is
Achilles got diarrhea, and that's the story.
diarrhea is my Achilles ass.
Yeah,
We
totally.
all know that. But that's the other thing I want to say. I've been feeling so good because I think I had too much stuff in there.
Oh, yeah.
I think I had too much stuff in me. And I know you can get a colonic. You get one of those things where it's, hey, I want to clear me out, get a little cleanse. I want to do this. I want to do a juice cleanse. I want to do that.
Yeah.
If you do the food poisoning cleanse,
Oh, sure.
I can't recommend it. But
Yeah.
next time you get food poisoning, think to yourself, dude, in like 3 days, I'm gonna feel like a little baby.
No, this actually happened to me recently. I don't know if it was food poisoning. I think it was just sort of like I had like my body like started having trouble 4 or 5 months ago processing alcohol, and I had to like figure out some stuff with my diet. And as I was dealing with that, I had this night where I was like constipated and throwing up a lot.
Oh,
And one would cause the other. And it was just like really, but then after like it definitely like zeroed me out and I felt way better
Yeah.
after a few days.
it's so weird. It's one of
Yeah.
those things where I'm like, makes me believe there's a reason. Like, there's a
Yeah.
reason for food poisoning. There's a reason your body reacts that way, and it needs to get out that oyster you took a shit in.
Yeah.
But it also is like, while we're at it, like your body's like,
Yeah.
hey, we were looking around.
Why not change his perspective?
You have some cheese from 8 years ago that's right in the corner of your ass.
Yeah, scrape it out of there.
And it just, you keep shitting around it.
There is no amount of broccoli and romaine that has dug this cheese chunk out of the nethers of your large intestine.
Right, because your intestine's going like this,
Yeah.
you know? And it's hard even to clean a whole window if it's little.
And it's a piece of craft. It hasn't even become shit yet. There's no way to do it. Your body just keeps trying to make the cheese shit, but it's not cheese. It's fucking oil and water that they
Yeah.
boiled for a week.
A bunch of corn got in the way of the cheese, and now it's there forever.
Yeah, totally. We got to knock this corn out of here.
So
Totally.
I think that must have been part of it, where it was just like, it doesn't, we're, by any means necessary. We're going to make
Wow.
Caleb
Shit finds a way.
shit finds a way. Welcome to What's It Called? Shit finds,
Shit finds
a way.
Jurassic farts. Shit finds a way.
Now that's a big pile of shit.
Absolutely. Get ready to lay down, y'all.
Hey, with the Potato Boys. Welcome to What's It Called?
up? What squad?
What Squad?
I love you so much, you
Hell yeah.
fucking Richard Carnes.
A special welcome to our friends in Discord.
Yes.
That's what I like on the flights to go, ooh, a special welcome.
yeah,
I got a special
totally.
welcome.
A special welcome from our friends in the back. That's what Spirit says. A bunch of people go, hey!
Special welcome to the people who didn't have a ticket till
Hey.
3 minutes ago.
Yeah, totally. If you wait till the last 10 minutes to buy your ticket, you get a free Miller Lite. Hello, Spirit has those tickets where you can't bring a bag
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
Yeah, no bag.
No personal item.
Not a carry-on.
Not a carry-on. Not a check bag.
Yeah, no purse.
Yeah, they're gonna be just like they're gonna. It's gonna get even cheaper. No wallet, no pants. $10 to come. $50 if you want to wear pants on the flight. $10 for a blanket. $30 no blanket. Everybody's signed up for a credit card now. Spirit Airlines, dude. Spirit Airline. I did a show in Morgantown, West Virginia, which I haven't done yet as of the recording of the show, but it comes out after. And I would imagine I had a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Uh,
I imagine that.
yeah, I I like to imagine.
I
that.
like to imagine that.
Spirit Airlines was the only airline that had direct flights to Morgantown,
What?
and instead of doing that, I flew to New York and rented a car.
Whoa. Damn.
Fuck Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, they are a horrible, horrible. And I feel bad for those. They're pilots, because they're pilots. To be a pilot, you're typically they're ex-military or something.
Yeah,
you
You're
know.
flying a plane.
They fought in some war that wasn't one of the probably good ones.
Yeah, totally.
But they didn't know that till it was over, probably.
right. Yeah.
So then they're a little ashamed. Then they go, "Hey, I'm gonna be a pilot," and then they're sitting there flying, people in flip flops to
Yeah.
Morgantown for $8.
Door opens and some guy's like, "You have any ranch?
He's like, "You cannot be up
You
here."
can't be up here." All right, man. Well,
All right, shit.
my cold chicken wings. I guess we're just gonna sit here uneaten. Fine.
But it's
Yeah,
like,
man.
don't you? Isn't there gonna be
You
something?
get your job. You're a professional pilot. You
And you're
flew
flying
in
on
a
Spirit?
war, and then you go and you get your commercial pilot's license. You get a job for an airline, and they're like, "Congratulations, you are officially a Spirit Airlines pilot. Here is your dirty shirt. Here's
it's
your
yellow.
Here's your wing." Other airlines give you wings. We give you one wing.
And like their back of their hat says like planes, dude. And you're like,
Yeah.
This guy
Totally.
was firebombing Saddam Hussein for years.
Right.
And then he's just like, oh, if you look in your back seat pocket, there's a credit card offer for your first 10,000 miles on Spirit, or that's on us. And I mean, I'm just like, how do you not crash that plane into a mountain? How?
Also, Spirit Airlines was the first and biggest offender of something we love to talk about, which is horny ads. They had the
Oh,
horniest,
dude.
so many fucking horny ads, dude.
Yeah, booty call, jump on a plane. It's like,
Yeah.
what?
It's only $9 to fuck the stewardess.
You're like, this
Wait,
sounds illegal.
What?
What is this, the old
I think
days?
That's not the right word.
Be like, hey, is that your cruising altitude? Or are you happy to see
Yeah,
me? And you're like,
exactly.
no, I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
I don't like any of this.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I don't like? They do this thing on planes where they go cross check and all call. They do that over the whole speakers. Like, we need to know. We know what that means.
Yeah.
Cross check and all call. The fuck is that? Say that to him.
Yeah.
Why am I hearing that?
It's also like, I've always wondered why it's the pilot that's like, all right, we're about 40 minutes from Los Angeles. And then it's like, aren't you busy?
You looked at the weather?
Yeah. and you got
That
a
looks
little
like a
speech.
pretty good. And he's like driving with one hand.
All right.
Hey, it looks like we're gonna fly around this cloud. You're like, whoa.
This, my 17-year-old co-pilot wearing a Hawaiian shirt's going to fly for a second while I tell you a couple facts. Yeah, we're 40 minutes outside LA. I don't give a fuck.
I know. I have a
don't
phone.
care.
I can see it on the flight tracker.
Put your seatbelt on. We're about to go lower. I'm scared right now. Of course, I'm wearing my seatbelt. There's another thing. Oh, man, it's going to get rocky. Put your seatbelt on. If you're on a plane and you don't have your seatbelt on, fuck you.
Right.
You're going to die. You're going to die. I hope you die in the bathroom.
What do you need for to have a cause for concern?
Yeah.
We're flying through the sky.
Yeah.
We just went through a cloud, and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my shoes off.
Right.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could crash at any minute, but I don't need shoes the whole time.
You get on a roller coaster. You're like, I don't want a harness. I'm not a coward, okay?
The captain turned on the harness sign. We're about to go over the loop.
Yeah,
He's eating a
totally.
big pretzel.
Yeah, totally.
I'll be fine.
I'll be fine on the loop.
Fauci wants me to put.
Centrifugal force, so it'll be okay. All right. I understand physics. All right, lady. My God.
99.9% of rides don't pause in the middle when it's upside down part.
Yeah.
That's the only final destination.
I don't work at the Amazon warehouse 40 hours a week to have to be constrained by a fucking harness when I'm going 90. Okay. God damn.
It is wild
I
that
can't-
ski lifts are still, you'd
Yeah,
think they
Just
had
a loose
something.
bar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same technology from 1806.
totally.
Hey.
It's also like, it's coming.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. You better air sit here. Oh, it's coming around the bend. Get your butt a little low. You got 30 pounds on your feet. Better air sit. Otherwise you're gonna get hit in your thigh, full speed by this thing.
Yeah, you're going to be dangling from a rope. It's only going to be about a mile straight up into the air. There is going to be snow flying.
Yeah.
And don't worry, you're an unbalanced load.
Yeah, totally. You don't know your center of gravity anymore because you don't normally have skis on.
Hey, do we serve liquor here? All day. All day
All
in the
day.
lodge.
Yeah, totally. And there's a bar there, but don't worry. We made sure that it's far enough away from you for you to fall out without it moving at all. It doesn't keep you in. It's just something to put your hands on. Yeah.
Man.
And, yeah, you can bring your kids. Yeah, little ones. Yeah, just get the baby skis. Don't give them the big skis.
It's so insane that ski. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah,
no
man.
seatbelt, no nothing.
Yeah.
Dangling in the sky. 2 degrees outside.
We're so desperate to enjoy life, aren't we?
I mean, also, what a horrible idea
Yeah.
to ski.
Yeah, totally.
I've done it. It's very fun. I hit people constantly.
Yeah.
I don't know how to steer. It hurts very bad.
Yeah.
And it's not very fun. But it's crazy to just strap these things to your leg and like, I'm going to glide down the mountain. I'm going to
Yeah.
glide down on this. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, totally. It's just like I I don't know. Like, what is it? Right? It's just joy. You're just looking for joy.
I think it's
And,
James Bond. That James Bond movie where he's skiing.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
why I do it. You know the first person to ski?
Who?
Ben Franklin.
Oh yeah.
First person ever skied. He invented it.
Yeah. Totally.
It was a snowstorm,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, totally.
he stood on his son's back and slided down a mountain.
Yeah, totally.
His son was really flat.
He's like, if you put a key at the top of a mountain, it'll slide to the bottom. Yeah. And I invented skiing. Yeah. That's right. I put an oven at the top of a mountain in a lightning storm, and I sat on it with a girl who was much younger than me. He always did everything he did all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
man.
living the life.
Yeah, he was the first person to ski. Yeah, first person to fry chicken.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Someone did it.
Yeah, totally. He put a key in a bucket of oil.
Right. The
And he
first
was
fried
like, oh my God, I
key.
think that if I put chicken in there instead, it'll be different. The first fried key. That story really is so crazy. Oh, yeah. Also, first guy to land on the moon.
Right.
Yeah. Ben Franklin went to the
Franklin.
moon in the 1700s.
Oh, I was gonna tell you this. I read this thing. I don't know if it's true, but it's one of those things where it's like it's true. It's supposed to be true. You know the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs, right?
No. What?
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
They're gone?
For good.
Damn, dude.
I heard there was one left.
Oh, yeah.
You ever hear
hell
that
yeah.
story?
No.
Oh.
What? No.
You ever heard that?
No.
It was
Stop this.
No.
This is a conspiracy theory that's going to fuck me up.
It
People think
was-
that?
I'm not even kidding around. I swear. Maybe this is a Mandela effect thing, but there's a story that I think people believed. Obviously, is untrue, but that there was a pterodactyl that did not go. It's like that there was like that some pterodactyls lived.
It's like in Solomon's City or something.
And that two cowboys found a like
pterodactyl.
recently dead pterodactyl in like the 1700s or something, and we're like, what the hell?
Oh my God.
But that there was like that was like the last one that made it because the pterodactyls could fly, and somehow they found like
An island.
they found like a place.
It was
and-
like above.
yeah,
Wow,
like a
Water
crazy
World.
island in Iceland or something, and then they ended up being found. Anyway, this is one of my favorite old creepy stories that you would see in a Michael
my
Bay movie or something. But
It's absolutely insane.
so I was reading this thing, and I don't know if this is true, but apparently the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs hit Earth so hard that shards from the explosion hit the moon.
Oh shit, that's cool.
So technically, it's possible tiny shards of dinosaur bone are on the moon.
Whoa.
Don't know if it's true, but we
Dude.
always have Caleb and Dave's Moon Corner
Yeah, dude.
on the podcast.
Oh my God.
Isn't that insane?
If we could get Joe Biden to the moon, we could finally quit this podcast. My two favorite things are Joe Biden and the moon, hands down.
Yeah,
Ben
that-
Franklin, close third.
Ben Franklin.
If I
Joe
could
Biden
shit on
the moon.
Ben Franklin every day for the rest of my life, I would die happy. Yeah, well, here's the thing, though. Of course, there are dinosaur bones on the moon because the moon is flat.
It's flat.
The moon is flat. The Earth is flat.
It was round till the dinosaur bones hit it.
Not only do I think the Earth is flat, I think it's one dimension. I think there's only an x-axis, and we are all a dot moving forward.
Right.
There's no getting around each
Whoa,
other.
I like that. We're a dot moving.
We're just
forward.
dots moving forward,
Wow.
and you can't move backward because there's a dot behind you. Which is also how I feel about comedy.
No, that's so true.
I'm just stuck in this pace, in this place, forever until I die. I
That's
have no
pretty wild.
choices. No one does. Yeah,
Except you do. We love you,
so much.
and we got to shout out our
One choice you could make is joining our Patreon.
Yes.
Patreon.com/what's it called. The choice is yours.
If you accept it.
In the United States of America, we believe in the individual's right to be themselves
Yes.
at all costs. Matter
No
of fact,
matter what.
at the cost of others, at as many times as is possible. Here in America, we would really love it if you would kill your neighbors a lot. You know,
if that's what makes you, if you like Dexter, as long as they're bad neighbors.
yeah,
Yeah.
or good neighbors. You could
Right.
do it with a knife, or you could do it slowly over time, just with your thoughts and the way you vote. Yeah, that's what I love about America is that
Yeah.
you can make choices that kill people to whom you've been nice to their face. I think that's what I really love about it.
Well, that's a lot of freedom.
Yeah,
A lot of
totally.
countries, they won't let you do that.
Yeah, slow murder, the American way.
Yeah, slow, you know.
Also,
What's
slow
the hurry?
suicide with food.
Yeah.
Made out of science.
And food poisoning. Check it out.
Check it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Diarrhea. The way of the future. Don't run. Shit.
Shit.
Yeah, we got a bunch of shit that you could do
Yeah.
with us. You know what we're saying? Twitter, stuff like on the internet.
Yeah. And,
you can do.
if you want to support our show and help us afford food that's fully cooked,
Mail us money.
you can join the Patreon. And it's not just supporting the show. And you get bonus episodes every week,
Yes,
folks.
dude.
Bonus.
And you get a shout out on the show. if
Think of
you
all these
join.
things.
Yeah.
So great.
We got a Discord. We're streaming on Tuesdays a lot of the
Hell yeah.
time. Follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/what's it called. Our website's what'sitcalled.rodeo for all the links of all the stuff that we do. And we also renamed something. Whoa. I'm
Yeah.
all
Dave's about to
right.
die.
Yeah, holy shit. I don't know. I had some oysters earlier.
Oh, man. I'm never eating them again.
Yeah, totally. I ate them out of the toilet. And I don't know if they were oysters. Yeah, my girlfriend was in there, and then I just went in and I ate dinner in there. Anyway, if we could just get Joe Biden on the moon,
Oh, one day.
yeah,
He would like it. He'd like it up there.
yeah, I think you would.
A
We should put a train here.
train.
There's no people, and he's like, "We're gonna put a train on the moon. We're gonna do it."
I think he would like a train to the moon.
Train to the moon.
Like you just see tracks.
yeah,
They
totally.
immediately break in
like-
half.
I forgot about the orbit.
No, yeah,
Amtrak's on the
man.
way to the moon.
Yeah, I've been
right.
saying we're gonna do it in our lifetime. I promise. Yeah, I'm already building a horse-drawn carriage that'll be going to the moon. Yeah, Verizon's gonna get back into smoke signals. Yeah. And here's a promise. You reelect me in 2024, I'm going to come to everybody's house. I'm going to come say hi to everybody. Everybody in America is going to get a wave from old Joe.
And then on CNN, they're gonna be like, "This is the day he finally became president." When he went to everybody's
He went
house.
to everybody's
Like, I
house.
don't know if that's good.
It took all of 2026. He didn't do anything else. Everyone's dead, but they all met him. Hey, I'm Joe.
Everybody's like, "No,
Dude,
no."
come on, bring it in. That's our first president to hug everybody in America. That's my. I'll hug anybody. You don't have to be a citizen. Man,
We're gonna mail you a hug.
I'm gonna mail. Yeah. Everybody in America gets a picture of me in the mail. You can put on your mantle, and you can be like, "I met that guy," because I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet you. You get a picture. I'll sign it. Whatever you want. I'll hug you holding a picture. You can give me a picture of you. And then I got a picture of everybody in America at the White House. First president in history to have a picture of everybody. It does seem like something. We just need pictures of each other. Nobody does that anymore.
So many of his solutions do sound like,
Just
man,
bullshit.
and he's like, the first administration, and yeah, but I don't know if
Yeah.
you need all our pictures.
Yeah, totally.
Just making history is not always.
Everybody's on their phones nowadays. And I know how we're going to fix it. We're going to make it a new law. All phones have to be made of wood. They got to be made of wood, man. Wood phones.
We're gonna open up a Airbnb in the White House.
Yeah, that's right.
History.
Yeah. And if you're staying in DC, you got a gig here or a convention, or you can rent it out, 365 days a year. One lucky American citizen each day of every year will get to stay in the West Wing of the White House. We'll put up one-way glass where you can see in the Oval Office. I don't know who's there. And you can see what we're talking about. And that way, full transparency. Full transparency. That's what I promised the people of America. Full transparency of the White House. No more of this Nixon stuff, No more saying words that aren't right. You're going to know every word I say because you're going to be in my house. And I'm going to go to your house. And we're going to hug every day. I'm going to hug everyone every day.
You know that when Chuck Schumer didn't know when to clap, when he's just like,
Oh man.
I mean, I don't know if he should go to all the houses.
And after I hug everyone every day, then no one's wife will ever die in a car crash ever again.
I want to clap, but I don't think it's.
If I had a time machine, I would go back and I would take my wife to kill Hitler. And
That'd be
that
so
way she
funny.
wouldn't die.
No one ever does that. Take my time machine to 1962, kill Hitler in Argentina on Christmas. What? Yeah. That was when you could have gotten him easy.
Yeah.
Only had like 2 guards.
I would take a time machine and I would go back to the bunker the day he died and see if he killed himself or if it was Eva Braun actually that did it. You're like, wait, at the end of the war? Yeah, I want to know. I want to know how he died. I want to know how Hitler died.
One of my favorite stories from World War II is like, so Russia goes, hey, we got Hitler. We killed him.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, yeah, can you show us his body? And they're like, there he is. And they're
Yeah.
like, that's not him. They go, all right. And then they burned it. And they're like, yeah, that wasn't him. And they're like,
Yeah.
why'd you do that, Russia?
Well, anyway, we hate everyone now.
Right. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, they're always sneaky.
Yeah. Totally.
Always.
Yeah.
You got a fake Hitler body and you just burned it?
Yeah,
Never
we burned
mind.
it. You shouldn't have burned it.
They didn't even resist for it. Like, all right, that wasn't him.
Well, this is our side of Berlin. Stay out of East Berlin. It's East Berlin, and this is East Germany, and we own it.
Oh, man.
That's so funny too, to like that we couldn't even figure that out.
Right.
That we were both such egomaniacs as countries that we were like, we both save the world. We get this Germany and you get that Germany.
Right. What?
And it's right after World War II. We're just going to make it horrible for everyone right away.
Yeah. I feel so bad for just like a German who was a good person.
Yeah, totally.
And you're just like, can we just
Yeah.
have a regular year?
Right.
What does it take for a regular year?
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
built
yeah.
a wall? Jeez.
Right. The Berlin Wall fell, and then immediately everyone in Germany started doing meth for some reason. And Berlin becomes like, 4-day parties. Yes. Everybody's high, everyone's drunk. And there are just people that are like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I just want to have like a day at the park.
Just a normal day.
Good God.
Just want a normal day
I just want a
without
normal
anyone
day.
sinking this accent is.
Why can't I just have a day as the biggest things that happens is I buy a fresh new towel. I buy a fresh new towel and all of a sudden I'm shooting heroin. The lead singer of a hardcore band now.
As soon as you said heroin, now I'm thinking it's just Kumail. Like that. I just drink heroin. Heroin.
Do the heroin.
My name is
Do the
Kumail.
heroin.
My name is Kumail.
Kumail Nanjiani, when he used to do stand up, he always lost his voice.
My name is Kumail. Oh man, we gotta rename Ancient Aliens.
We gotta fucking do it, man.
Oh, Ancient Aliens! What a show!
Dude,
What a show!
it really is like maybe the best show.
I've watched a bunch of it.
It's
and,
the stupidest show.
It's dumb. What is it on the History Channel?
Yes.
How funny is that?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Back when the History Channel was just Hitler all day, that's at least that is history.
Yeah.
But Ancient Aliens is just good God. I got some good names for Ancient
do
Aliens.
it, dude. Let's hear
All
it.
right. Ancient Aliens. Here's some new names for Ancient Aliens. Every week, still nothing.
Yeah. That is so funny, isn't it? On every episode, they have all of this stuff
Yeah.
that they looked up, all these people they talked to, and then the end of the episode is like, we don't know.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
They'll go, look what we found. And they tease
Mhm.
you 3 commercial breaks. It wasn't what we thought.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
It turns out it was fake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is this stone pear a relic of a different species?
And I'm like, please. And no.
No. No, it isn't. It could be called No, It Isn't. This week on No, It Isn't. Is this carving of a bird a plane created by a race from Venus? No, it isn't. We should make that show because Ancient Aliens, it's up in the air. They're like, maybe it is.
Right.
It's really maybe, but we make
They
a
always have
show.
a scientist, and the scientist just goes, no.
No.
It's just, they always cut to a scientist going, no.
That's great. I legitimately want to see that show where they propose crazy shit that's not even worth proposing
Right.
at all. Totally. Was the Eiffel Tower made by 4-year-olds? Did a bunch of 4-year-olds build the Eiffel Tower out of Legos? No, they didn't.
That's what Fox News. That's what
Yeah.
Fox and Friends always does. They're like,
Totally.
is Hunter Biden secretly a sleeper cell for the Nazi Ukrainian
yeah.
shadow state? We'll be right back. They never say no. They just go,
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see what they did to Mr. Potato Head. No telling.
Was Donald Trump created by a bunch of Beatles from Pluto?
He'll be back.
No, he wasn't.
Welcome back to No, He Wasn't.
No, he wasn't. And no, it isn't.
No, it
It's
isn't.
So, no.
Yeah. Nope.
No.
Hey, that was just name number one.
Wow, that's.
No.
I just want to do no, it isn't for the rest of
No,
the
it
show
isn't.
now. Is television magic? No.
No. Just really bad question. Just really bad question.
Yeah. Yeah. Go for
Got
it.
some more.
Mhm.
Dad is drunk.
Yep. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, you guys gotta see this. Sit down. Your mom wouldn't show you this show. Bet you your mom wouldn't show you this show. You get to stay up late. You get to watch stuff like this with Dad. Yeah, you don't get pizza for breakfast at Mom's house, do you? Yeah, you don't get to sleep in a room that smells bad, do you?
No, we don't, Dad.
Yeah.
All right. Old immigrants. No, something else. Something else.
I
bet they said that in the meeting. I got real deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, shit.
Neil won't tell you about this shit. All right, here's another one. Pretend.
Yeah.
I do not like to read. Yeah, I'm watching this in a gaming chair. Why? Why is that bad? Is that bad? bad?
That's great.
I cannot stress this enough. Have sex.
Yeah. It could just be porn, and it would be way better for the people watching it.
Yeah. All right, next name. Have sex or go outside.
Yes.
All right, last name. Look, the reason you don't know who built it is because it was a long time ago and they're dead.
Yeah. You could just call the show Some Things We Just Don't Know. It's all right to not know something from
Right.
4,000 years ago.
Yeah, who built it? Someone that was old.
Man.
Some old guy. Built
We should
that.
make a show called Now Aliens. And it's like, what is this can? It says black cherry. It could mean it's a can of sparkling water with black cherry flavored, but is it a spaceship that flies to Mercury?
Did carbonation come from an ancient Plutonian death ritual?
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Yeah. No, it didn't. Was salad made by something that lives on the sun? No.
It's got to be our new countdown.
That's no. It's just a show called No. No.
Oh, we got to do a little YouTube series called No.
It doesn't even have to be alien stuff. Is IKEA a city in France? No. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, man.
We could even take it. I think it might end up helping people out, that show.
Yeah.
Uh
You got to know what's not true out there.
yeah, totally. Does anything that any comedian ever says matter? No. No, it doesn't. No, everybody. No. All right. I got some names for ancient aliens.
Yeah.
Area 91. The day the earth laid down. I'm thinking of like old alien, old stuff.
The day the Earth landed.
Earthers Original. I was pretty happy about that one.
Earthers original.
Space Nazis.
Oh man, space Nazis.
History idiots.
Dude, space Nazis would get more viewers.
No, truly. And I'll bet you that that's a show.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
got to be. If it's not,
totally.
it should be.
Space Nazis countdown tonight.
I think that'd just be NASA. Isn't that what we did?
Space
Didn't we steal
Nazis?
all the Nazis
Yeah.
and make them get us to the
Wow.
moon?
That's true. That's true. All Nazis are space Nazis when
Yeah.
you think about it. Not all space Nazis are Nazis, though.
No,
That's
we
what's
all know
ironic. Yeah, totally. There's math in the dirt.
Oh boy, that's good.
Research is guessing. Every sculpture was a spaceship. Nope.
It's just no.
It's just called Nope. I
Nope.
literally wrote that, and we already riffed it.
No.
Did chewing gum fall from the sky? No. Oh my God. Saying anything at all is what a fact is. And that's it. That's all I got.
Oh,
Hell
Ancient
yeah,
Aliens.
dude.
Hell
Man,
yeah.
A lot of fun.
Said with love. I watched every episode. And,
Truly, it is
never. It always gets my hopes up. Never true.
the most fun thing to watch and the stupidest thing to watch. First one I saw at Kickasatron, Modern Idiots.
Modern idiots.
And Kickasatron also said, Birds Aren't Real, the TV show. If it's your first time listening, we're reading our responses. People, we announce on our Twitter at What's It Pod what we're renaming that week. And you can respond with your suggestions. And we read a bunch of our favorites on the show.
Oh, I love this one from @Demurist. No Earthling would stack rocks like this.
At Snorker, the real conspiracy is that the pyramids are actually nipples.
At Bobby Benedict, frightened Whitey and the mystery rocks.
Hell yeah, dude. At Max J. Kerr, dude, where's my simple machine capable of moving massive stones from a quarry dozens of miles away? At Boogeyman Weather, filling the Alf-shaped hole in our lives.
Oh, hell yeah. That's great.
Yeah. At Demurist, no Earthling would stack rocks like this.
Yeah. We got oh man, so many good. So many
At
good
Coda
ones.
Otan, humans have never done anything ever.
Oh my god, I love this one from at Winslow Dumaine, the pyramid scheme.
Yeah, that one's really good. Yeah. I just saw that too.
too.
At a Pockpod, beam me up, Ramses. I like that. I like that a lot. Strum My Banjo says alphabet poop.
Alphabet poop.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's great from Darth Plato. The Z Files.
Yeah.
And it's stylized
yeah.
like snoring. That's damn good.
This one's great. It says, in asterisk, says bong hit. Hey man, what if E.T. played with Legos? And that's from at Fondle Punch.
That's great.
I love it. At Kid Obsidian says, "Are we the baddies?" That's great.
Are we the baddies? Let's see. We got ooh.
At a Pockpot also says, "Little green man splaining."
Little green mansplaining.
Yeah.
Let's see. Man, so many of these are ooh, I like this one from at Strum My Banjo. Really old farts.
Yeah.
I like really old
At
farts.
Bimbos from Space says, "Ancient racism,"
Oh man.
which is just accurate.
It has to be. I mean, it's because they're like no one could have
Yeah.
They're never in Europe,
People couldn't do it.
right? They're never in like England, like, whoa.
Totally. It's so insane. It's like Disneyland exists.
Right.
If Disneyland existed 1,000 years ago, we'd be like, aliens made Disneyland.
Right. And I think they did.
Yeah.
I think they did. Let's see. We got
This one was hard, honestly, to rename. I had a hard time coming
Was
up with
it?
names. Yeah.
well, because the show's so good.
At Bimbos from Space also said, old ass astronauts.
Old ass astronaut.
At Dave and Kayla's mom said, your drug dealer's favorite show. Yeah, that's really accurate.
Well, that and that mean I like drug dealers too.
We are skipping over a bunch that are true, but are just like sad. Like
Yeah.
a lot of you chimed in with like how I also feel. Like Sadie Quills, for example, said, "Can't wrap your head around indigenous cultures having superior technology? Have we got a show for you?"
Yeah.
And it's like, that's maybe the one that should win, even. But it's also just a bummer.
I like this
It
one
just
from
sucks.
at Kid Obsidian. Let's go, boys. It's time for lies.
Totally. Yeah, that's a good one. There was one, I didn't see it. Yeah. At Kevin Gets Rad said, "If white dudes didn't do it, must be them aliens." Yeah.
Oh, have you seen this one from Boogeyman Weather? Congress, am I right?
Yeah.
That one's fun.
So I think it's this E.T. played with Legos one from Fondle Punch. That
Hell
really
yeah. You
got
get the
me.
Ricky shit this week, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for tweeting at us. We always love you guys responding. So fun and quick and cool.
It's great.
And join that Patreon. Join the Discord. The Discord is like the coolest thing in the world. You're gonna love it.
Yeah. It's the best.
It's my favorite thing in the world. And we got to shout out our producers.
Yeah, you're damn right we do.
Hell yeah. If you join at the $25 tier, well, thank you so much, first of all, because I don't have any money. And I need it.
$25 is so much money.
I'm flying
It's,
Spirit all over town, no pants.
You're clearly a producer of the show.
Yeah, so you get a shout out on every episode. You're a real producer.
Shout out to our producers, Ordinary Andrew,
Hell yeah.
Tim Gately,
Mm-mm.
Peter Cumistra, Amanda Richards, James Colton, Peter Dahlberg, Eric Williams, and of course, our in the room producer, Kyle Neal,
Hell yeah.
who crushes it every week.
Every
and
time.
shout out to Chris Cresswell, who wrote and recorded our theme song. It's also great. We
Hell
love
yeah.
it so
and
much.
a special shout out to our listeners in Australia.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Why not?
What's up,
We
y'all?
got a few of y'all. Thanks.
Oh, also, Chris Cresswell and I have I think it's worth announcing now. We have a split 4-inch record coming out June 10th. It is 5 tracks. The first 4 tracks are 4 theme songs he's written for my podcasts. Get Stupid, Good Heroin, and then the 2 theme songs for this one, the like acoustic version and the rock version of the What's It Called theme song.
Hell yeah.
And then a stand-up track of mine. It is a total of 3 minutes and 40 seconds long, the entire thing, all
yeah.
of the music and comedy from me. And it is we are selling it on a square, clear 4-inch record.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's very cool.
Yeah, it comes out June 10th, and that'll be on my website, davetotheross.com. And yeah, I don't know. It's not out yet, but I feel like, it's worth teasing it for
Hell
y'all.
yeah, it's very cool.
And it'll also be on
Very cool.
Spotify and shit and Bandcamp on.
Very
June
good
10th.
gift.
Yeah, totally.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, we love you.
I love you so much. And I don't really know why my mic cord just started falling so much, but that's why I've been weird for the past 20 seconds.
Hey, it's good to know.
We love you.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? What's it